My marriage to Ben was quiet. Not the peaceful quiet of a lazy Sunday morning, but the heavy, echoing quiet of a house where two people have forgotten how to talk to each other. For years, we moved around each other like polite ghosts. The passionate, laughing couple who had married in their 20s had vanished, replaced by a routine of shared bills and silent dinners. I thought the love was gone. I convinced myself that we were just roommates, staying together out of habit. I even started making a mental list of all the things he didn't do. He didn't bring me flowers anymore. He didn't say I love you without being prompted. He didn't look at me the way he used to. The biggest item on that list was a book. For our 10th anniversary, all I wanted was a specific, beautiful copy of my favorite novel, Pride and Prejudice. I'd pointed it out to him in a shop window months before. "Isn't it stunning, Ben?" He'd just nodded. But on our anniversary, there was no book, just a practical new kitchen gadget. My heart broke a little more. It was proof, I thought, that he didn't listen, didn't care. Then Ben got sick. It was fast and brutal. Within a few months, the strong, quiet man I had shared my life with was gone. The weeks after his funeral were a blur of gray emptiness. One afternoon, desperate for a task to keep my hands busy, I decided to finally clean out his old toolbox in the garage. It was a task he'd always said was his domain. As I lifted the heavy tray of tools, my fingers brushed against something tucked away at the bottom of the box. It was a small, wrapped package. With trembling hands, I opened it. Inside was the book, the exact copy of Pride and Prejudice I had wanted. My breath caught in my throat. Tucked into the first page was a note in Ben's messy handwriting. "My dearest Clara, I saw the way your eyes lit up when you saw this. I bought it the next day. I was going to give it to you for our anniversary, but then the doctor called with my diagnosis. I knew what was coming. How could I gave you a book about love and new beginnings when I was about to leave you? It felt like a cruel joke, so I hid it. I thought it would be easier for you to be angry at me for forgetting, than to miss me more than you already would. Forgive me for the silence. It was the only way I knew how to protect you. I have loved you every single day. Always, Ben." I sank to the garage floor, the book clutched to my chest. The silence I had resented for years hadn't been empty. It had been full of a love so profound that he chose to let me be angry with him, to let me think the worst of him, just to make my future grief a little bit easier to bear. He wasn't forgetting me. He was trying to save me. The cost of our love was his silence, and the devastating, beautiful truth I discovered only after he was gone. I finally understood. The grandest love stories aren't always told with words. Sometimes they are written in the quiet sacrifices we never see.